Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Corsair Leader Second Edition Guadalcanal 1942 campaign, day 6. We are flown 8 missions. We are up to, I believe it's 20 victory points. Not doing too bad. We got to pick up the pace a little bit, but I always try to take it easy on the first leg just to pace my guys out a little bit. As you can see, squadron's in overall good shape. Last day was pretty tough. We flew 2 missions, and some guys really racked up some stress. But we managed to draw a homeward bound event card that gave us a free priority R&R, so that helped take care of that. Um, so let's get ready for day number 6. Draw target cards. First one. Landing support. Dispersed. +2 stress. Lots of bands, lots of sights. It's going to give 5 victory points and return my gung hos. It's not a bad one to think of. Um, a battleship. Naval. Hard. I think hard adds something to the. Makes it. Takes one off of each hit, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, subtract 1 hit from the hits inflicted by each air to ground attack against the target. An attack can be reduced to 0 hits in this manner. So he's another good one. Not as many aircraft, gives you not as many victory points, still gives you the gung ho. Naval's always tough with their targets. Or lately, I've been trying to just stay away from them if at all possible. Um, let's see what our third one is. And an outpost. That's secondary. I think we're going to play it close to the chest and go with the landing support. And not stress out too badly our squadron, because the 7 planes, we've already got 4 of them pretty well stressed out. At least just one guy hanging, so we want to do better in that, or we're not going to be able to fly in the next game day. All right, so let's determine and place sites. We got 3 in the target area, and that's going to be some tough duty right there. Zoom that in just a little bit farther. That'll be a little tough duty. Not horrible though. At least we won't have anything big range in there. 2 in the north. That's a no sight and an LMG. We're looking pretty good so far. In the east, 20 millimeter and a rifleman. Still good. Still pretty good so far. The ones that get me the range ones, because there's just absolutely nothing we can do against them. Oops. 2 no sights. That looks like that could be very well be my approach area. And last but not least, the west approach area. And a special sight and a rifleman. Let's go down here and grab a special sight. And that will be destroy that and sights -1. which, if I'm not mistaken, means we take one out of the center. We're going to check on that. Special sites. I think I actually got to check the rules on that one. I'm pretty sure we destroy that. We'd take one site out of the center. Uh, their fire director over here's changed. If you're wondering why I spaced things out for a little bit, I'm reading the fire director over here. It says no pop-ups, and this one says destroy sites -1. No pop-ups would fit the Thunderbolt Apache leader, but it wouldn't affect anything here. I wonder if that's in the errata. I'll have to check that out. All right, we'll move that out of the way. We'll go with no site in the center. Um, get rid of our no sites. Looks like a pretty good run. I think I might be willing to take on that rifleman right there to get rid of one of these guys and try to get rid of that LMG. 7 planes were allowed. We need 6 hits on here, so I'd really would. I mean, we're looking at probably needing up to meeting six to seven fighters the way things have been drawing for me. So I really want to bring along 4 fighters. I mean, yeah, 4 fighters, 3 bombers. Soft is going to. We're going to have to carry 250s. Dispersed means we're going to only get 1 hit on each one, so we might as well just do 250s, and then we're going to take extra stress on this. Let's bring along our. Let's bring along 3 bombers and 4 fighters. So Foss, Regalo, Gray Cap. There's 3 fighters. Wiggins, Black Shill, Grimmond, and Hoyt Schmidt. Let's see what we got. That leaves me Casabelli and Starman for my next day. So I really want Siebert because it might come down to our um, air-to-air guys having to take on a whole bunch of bandits, and I want my best guys here. If you're wondering why I took a guy that's already stressed, um, these +1s I'd rather take on a less dense bandits mission. Foss with his situational awareness and well, he has to be anyway. He's the highest ranking guy we have. We'll get his situational awareness back up to 3 for this mission. The other good things, if we destroy this, we get all our gung hos back. So we need to utilize those, and we've got those on all our bombers. So we should be able to get our hits needed for this. And I'm going to try to take out some of these sites too, just to clear things out a little bit. I think we can get away with doing all that. Um, so Great Cap will be second. Regalo and Wiggins. And we'll put all of our bombers over here. keep everything kind of organized. Now we got a regular target, soft. So we're gonna go with the plus ones. If Benson dies, not dives, that'll be a plus five on every roll. So he really needs a four or more to get a hit with each of these. Should do it. So he's going to carry four of 250s, and he will not even think about diving on a sight. He's only worried about that. Um, I think Hoytenschmidt will be my other primary guy for the target, and he will need five or more. So I'm probably asking a lot, looking for six coming from them guys. So I'm also going to load up um, four 250s on Grimmond. That gives me a whole bunch of chances to get this and try to take out sites at the same time. Um, I'm half tempted to load up one of my fighters too, but you know what? We're just going to go with what we got. All right, let's draw a target behind an event card. Every time a pilot performs a dogfight maneuver, he suffers one stress. Not good. All right, that's going to hurt. Place aircraft. We're definitely going to come in from over here because I want to take that sight out and remove one of those. All right, so let's get these guys up here. And hey, everybody's going to be coming in low except Benson. And Black Shoe. Let's keep him off to the side so he's easy to track. I like to usually keep all my fighters together. I like keeping everything kind of stacked organized so it's easy for me to see who's who. Uh, all right. Now let's go with all these guys flight level low. Everybody's going to turn clockwise. And we're ready with that. Determine and place bandits. Here comes the fun part. Let's see what we really got to face. We got three on target. And we got a plus one. Two, a no bandit. Three, another no bandit. North approach. No bandit. Plus one. Go east. No bandit. Another plus one. So far we've drawn decent hard ones. No bandit, but at least we're getting a lot of no bandits. And oh boy, we got our veteran sitting right there in our face. Okay, so that's not bad. I expected a lot worse than that. Not bad at all. So we've got a total of four bandits, and we've got a total of four fighters, and they're going to come at us in slow waves. So we're doing good, and I can actually take some of my fighters by the time we get in there and do some ground attack here, maybe, and soften up some of those defenses. Probably even before I waste a bomber, take some gun runs at these guys. And we'll see. Don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. All right, so no intel air defense anymore. We're at no change. Draw over target event card. Gain +2 on all rolls against the target. That's going to help. So, place turn counter in one. We already did that. I lost my turn counter piece somewhere along the line. I'm not sure how I deleted it, and I can't pull it back up. So, we're using the fickle finger. All right. Dive bombers. Nope. We're going to go straight to aircraft move. We're going to move into the next zone, and we're going to get these guys kind of out of the way. Make all this possible. And we're going to go with the bandits move. So Foss will get stuck with the veteran. This guy's going to come in and take on Great Cap. This guy's going to come in and take on Wiggins. This guy's going to come into the main zone. Advanced turn counter. Turn two. Fast pilots attack. Now, if we do this correctly, make sure all my situational awareness is in place here. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and use this all right now. So, yeah, I think it's that important. Um, Regalo will use his. Foss will use his definitely because he is facing a veteran. I think I do want to use gray caps also, and I think I'll leave one left for the bombers and let Wiggins because he's agile. I think I'll let him take just a one attack. All right, so let's do this. Fast fighters attack. So we're going to start with Foss here. Foss is going to try in my sights. He's a +3 against a +2. He's going to add one to his die roll, and he gets a 4. That's going to be a +1 attack, so that'll be a +4. Plus -2 is a +2 on his attack, and he needs a 6 then. And he gets a 6. That is a kill, and that veteran goes with many others. I didn't realize he's a veteran too, just a low veteran because of the airplane he's flying. Oh, as you see, we're starting to get quite an array of veterans in over here. Our guys have taken out quite a few veterans and legendaries. Um, Give them a little room. Faust gets a kill. Now somebody else can still fail, and we still stand a chance of making it out of this alive. Sievert, he'll go in my sights also. He's a +3. He's taking on a +1, so he's going to add 2 on this die roll. 2, 3, 4. Good thing we did. He's got a +1 attack, which means he's going to have a +3, which means he needs a 5. And he rolls a 2, so he failed. Um, Wiggins is not going to. Regalo, I gave him 1, so he gets to take a shot at anybody, and he's going to take a shot at that veteran. He's a 0, so he's just going to need a straight up 8 to get that veteran. And he rolled 1. Very nice. Um, all right. So that's fast pilots attacking. Sights and bandits attack. So bandit number 1. He's coming in at neutral. He'll add 1 to his roll. He's going to do a tight turn. He rolled a 1, so at least the dice are working on both sides this turn. Um, Great Cap is a 3, so he's going to roll -2 on this chart. That's 4, so there's no effect. And he's going to need he's going to attack Gray Cap with a -4. I mean, a -2. 1 -3 is a -2. Chance of success. He's a 5, 7, and 8. So 7, 9, and 10. It's way too early to take those chances. Let's evade it. And he's good, cool anyway. Um, so we'll roll 2 dice and -2, and that's a miss. So Great Cap evades his guy. Now it's up to Wiggins. He comes in at neutral, adds 1 because Wiggins is a 0. Oh, no, Wiggins is a 1. Believe that. He adds 0. No, he adds 1. Forgetting here. That doesn't happen until the next one. That's a 6. He's going to do a yo-yo. This is a 0 roll because he's a +1 and Wiggins is a +1. He rolls an 8. Gets 1 position and 1 attack. So he's going to +1, +1, and another +1 for advantages. +3, -1 is a +2. Wiggins will evade for free because he's agile. So we got a +2, and we get a 5, and that's a stress. So Wiggins will stuff for a stress. Not bad. I can deal with that. All right, now the sights. The only sight we have is the infantry. We're going to roll 1 die. 1 to 7. We'll start at top with Foss being 1. That's going against Kruger. Kruger's just going to let him fire. Kruger's takes a stress. All right. So sights and bandits have gone. Now it's time for slow pilots. So let's get our dogfighting out of the way first. Great Cap is going to come in my sights again. He's a +3, -1. He's going to have a +2 on this die roll. That's a 5 for not getting favorable rolls. So he's going to be a +3 overall on his attack. That's another miss. And so we go on to Wiggins. Wiggins is disadvantaged, so at the least we got to try scissors or a tight turn. And tight turn, tight turn is the safest of the two. Um, but this way I might stand a chance of turning him around and getting a +2. So we're gonna roll. We're gonna try scissors, and we got a 4, which is doing no effect, so he can't attack. So Foss then will get his direct attack on him, which he needs a +3, and actually I think we got to subtract that from it too. So he's going to add 3, subtract 1. He's a +2, and he needs a 6, 7, 8. So he takes out that veteran. Foss gets another kill. Good deal. That's 8 kills for Foss then. All right. And the other one that has not gone yet is Regalo. Regalo's a +0, so he's just going to roll a straight up 8. No, he needs a 9 because he's a +1. And he gets a 3. That's nothing. So that's our slow pilots attacking. I think we're just going to hang out one more turn in this location. So aircraft are going to move. We're not going to move. And because of that, he'll stay engaged. Bandits will move. He'll come in and take him. Advanced turn counter to 3. Fast pilots attack. We do have these all go away. We do have Foss has 1, but I'm going to take my chances and I'm going to save that so he can give that to one of the bombers. Do I want to do that? Major KIs. Do I want to do that? We're going to take out one of them anyway. These guys are pretty still dangerous. Yeah, let's use that up. We're going to use our own situation awareness on himself. So he'll go first. He'll be my fast pilot, the only one I have attacking. Plus three, minus one on a in my sights. He's going to add two. Gets a 10. That adds plus three, plus two is a plus five. Minus one is a plus four. Rolls a six, takes him out. He gets another kill. Okay, so sights and bandits then. He comes in advantaged. He's going to add one, subtract one. That's seven. He's going to come in doing a yo-yo. He's going to add one, subtract one. Seven. That's another position plus, and then well, he's going to go hard on Wiggins. This is going to suck. So he's going to add one plus the three tailing. That's plus four, and Wiggins is going to evade. That's a five. Wow. So he does take a stress, but it's better than being shot down. That's what happens when you don't fly well and you get tailed. So the rifleman's going to fire. He's going to go after Kruger again, and we're going to let him fire. And again, Kruger's going to suffer a stress. So it's going to be my slow pilots then. Got to take care of Wiggins first. He's a dogfighter, and now he needs to be a barrel roll. He has no choice. Well, actually, we could do a half loop, but that's very dangerous. The way I'm rolling dice, I'll stick with the barrel roll. That'll be a zero. He rolls a 10. Could have done it. So we go from tail to neutral. Wiggins gets back to straight up on him, and he adds one to his attack. So that's going to be an attack plus one. We roll a six. That's a seven. Not enough to shoot him down, but at least we're back out of position. Foss will be the next one to go. He's going to fire plus three, minus one. Six, seven, eight, nine. Foss will take him out. Foss is the one racking up the kills. Nobody else is doing anything. So that's 10 kills. All right. And that leaves Gray Cap and Regalo yet. And both of them are going to go after this guy here with our guns. Gray Cap's going to fire his guns. Gray Cap air to ground is a minus two, so he needs a 10. Doesn't get it. Regalo air to ground, he's a minus one. He needs a 9. Doesn't get it, but we haven't lost anything. Kruger's going to come in and drop. I think it's that important. One of his bombs on him, and I'm going to have him roll a gung ho, decrease the gung ho. I think it's that important that we just go ahead and blow that thing up. Return the magazine. That destroy sights minus one. Let's take out the light machine gun because he's the scarier of them. Now let's take out the heavy. All right. And that's destroyed, so we'll return that to the deck. Um, and that's all the slow pilots I'm going to do this turn. Aircraft are all going to move. We're going to move into the main area here and advanced turn counter. Now we will do dive bombers, dive the lows, so Benjamin's going to come back to level. Fast pilots, we don't have any left. We used all our situational awareness, getting rid of the air screen. Sights and bandits attack. So the LMG is going to go first. He's going to go after Kruger, of course. Kruger's going to evade. And we'll use his gung ho to nullify anything if that doesn't work. And we're going to roll two dice, and that's an extra stress. And we'll take that stress because he's still okay. So he can drop bombs and save the gung ho for a bomb. Um, the rifleman's going to go after Regalo, and we're just going to let him fire, and Regalo will take a stress. All right. So now it's slow pilots attack. Let's start with our bombers. Benson, and it's a use it or lose it because we're going to get the gung hos all back anyway. He's going to roll a 10 on his first one and use his gung ho. So the first one against the target is a 10 with all his modifiers is a hit. All right. Um, so he's got three left. He did dive. He's going to add +4 to all the die roll. The one was an automatic 10 because of the gung ho. So we're going to roll for two of them first. That's +9, +4 is a 9 and a 12. So we have two more hits. And two of these go. And we will once more. That's a 1. That's a miss. All right. So now we go to Schmidt. He's going to add 3 to all of his. And again, I think we'll just go ahead and take and use one gung ho. Roll a 10 on one of them. Oh, not increase, decrease. And that will give us one of these guys returns the magazine and we get a hit. That puts us 2 hits away. First, and Schmidt's going to add 3. So for 2 of them, we roll 2 misses. I think that's something. Good, we brought along that extra bomber. Okay, and so his last one there, +3, is another miss. Wow. So that comes down to Kruger now. I mean, not Kruger, Bear Grimmond with his +2. He's going to have to help us out here some. Good thing we used our gung hos. So he needs 7s or more on these. So the first one, no, not 7s. And I completely forgot that +1 again. And anybody that watches this will probably be screaming at me. But the 2s wouldn't have gotten it anyway. That would have been a +4, and the 2s would have only given us 6. So Thurman's a +2. +1 for against the soft targets, +3. So he needs 3 6s. The first 2, we got a 6. So that's 1 hit. And we get these guys go back to there. We're now up to increasing the damage to 5. And we need a 6 or more to complete this mission. And we got it. So I don't have to worry about loitering around and going after it with my fighters. So then we fly for home. Advanced turn counter, don't need to anymore. Aircraft move, and we're going to move them on out. So put all these guys over here. I'll return them to base land. And draw a homeward bound event card. At the start, oh, you know what? It wouldn't have been that close. I forgot we get +2 on all the rolls against the target too. Boy, I'm forgetting a lot tonight. Probably shouldn't even be playing. At the start of the next mission, place one random special site counter in the center area, and we'll save that one. All right. And we're going to record the mission outcome. That's mission 7. All right, and 7 was on to stress 2. So we get victory points of, let's see, we had 25, 28. We're going to use 0. I don't know. We got a lot of stress on these guys. I'm going to do another priority R&R while we're doing this. That's minus 12 for a long campaign, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Player help. Priority R&R. I thought it was in here. R&R. There we go. Um, 12 points minus 2 stress from all. And we're just going to go ahead and use up 12 of our points because I think it's important. Um, Make that a minus 12, Greg. And that'll give us 16 left. All right. And we destroyed the target. That'll be a capital X. And we got 5 victory points in doing so, which will take us up to 25 and put us back on track for a good result here. We also were able to move the recon 1 to the right and the intel 2 to the right. So we're going to start taking one site off. And we need to add target stress to the pilots, and we add that stress too, so that's going to be plus 4 stress to each one. I'm going to pause this real quick. All right. So we're messing around here. We're going to add 4 stress to everybody. Excuse me. That flew this mission, and as I'm apt to do, I will take out their coal as I'm doing that. Fossil gain 2. Great C cap will gain 2. Wiggins will gain 4. Regalo will gain 4. Grimmond will gain 3. Schmidt will gain 3. And Benson will gain 4. All right. Remembering we still have our priority R&R, but I'm not going to assign that until I've gotten everybody rested. Add target card stress to pilots. Done that. Pilot stress recovery, all pilots. We already took the cool out of these guys, so now we'll come over here and do it on these guys. Gardner will take out 2. Uh, Davis will take out 2. Foot will take out 3. Storman no need. Casabelli no need. Okay. Now we got to record everything, but we might as well do our priority R&R first. So let's go through and get rid of 2 off of everybody, so we get our priority R&R off. Let's see if we can do this the quick way. 1, 2. Yep. All right. And then up here, 1, 2. All right. So everybody is down. That's our priority R&R and all of our other rest. Let's return all these guys to the hangar. So our squadron's a little beat up going into the next day. We knew that would happen with the plus 2 stress and everything. But the good news is we get to remove a site and we get all our gung ho back. Now I got to remember to do that too. We're going to do that right now. Target is destroyed. Return all these guys to the cup. Um, oh, we forgot to do that too. I'm not going to go back and do a mulligan on that. We'll return that to this card. Foss had two dog fights. I'll give him two. Um, Gray Cap had, oops, Gray Cap had two. And Wiggins had one, two. I'm going to give them each two. I think they all had two. I could be wrong on that, but uh, hopefully we've made up the difference. Um, okay. Then we just got to go through and make sure everybody has their full allotment of gung ho now because we got that all back, and that's going to help a lot. And then we're going to go through and record all the stress on the guys that flew, and I just put them back in, and I should have recorded them first. Now I got to remember everything. Oh well. Okay, everybody's up there now. Let's go through. We're going to start at the bottom. Get or actually up to the top up here. Our Hoyten Schmidt was one of them. He'll have five stress, 56, and two experience points. It puts him two away from promotion. Um, Bear Grimmond gets one, and two experience points. So he's at nine now. He's three away from promotion. Come on, cooperate with me. There we go. Let's move this down just a little bit so I can see them all. Black Shoe was the other bomber that flew with us. He gets two stress, two experience points. That puts him at six. He's two away from promotion. Bearcat did not fly. Foot did not fly. Starman did not fly. Wiggins flew, gets six stress. And two experience points. That puts him three away. Um, Sievert flew, and he gets four stress and two experience points. That gives him four away. Regalo flew. He gets three stress, two experience points. That puts him three away. Casabilly stayed home. Foss flew. Foss gets two stress, and he gives away two experience points. Um, let's go ahead and make Hoyten Schmidt one, two. That'll be 10, so Hoyten Schmidt will get promoted. and he'll go up to a veteran 11, which makes him a plus 3, which he was already. Still a slow pilot, still not very good with stress, but he gets an extra gung ho. That makes a good difference because we can use them on some more major targets. So he is now a veteran 11. And I believe that is everything. I took care of my priority R&R. We've doled out all our stress. Lots of red in our squadron right now. We'll have to choose our next mission carefully. Um, and then we got enough points we can take another priority R&R, but we don't want to get too carried away with that. So that's day 6. We are at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 points, which actually gets us to a high pour now. Now we start moving up the ladder, and we got 4 days left to accomplish this. So that'll be all. Thank you all for joining me. A successful mission. We took a lot of stress, but we didn't get anybody damaged. We took out the target, and once again, we're doing well. So thanks for joining me, and you all have a good evening.